Gallatin County Sheriff Josh Neal is out of the hospital after being shot in the abdomen late last night.
We broke the story of that shooting last night at 11 o'clock, and tonight we're learning more about the man who shot Sheriff Neal and then killed himself. 9 News reporter Jay Warren talked to an eyewitness about what happened and the man who pulled the trigger.
We're standing in front of the truck that Sheriff Josh Neal was in when he was shot last night. A neighbor close to the situation tells us that 20-year-old Eric Stahl was due to become a father today, that his girlfriend was due to deliver their baby. Now, that same neighbor tells us that Eric Stahl was in the home of a family who had taken him in and was trying to help him. The neighbor says that Stahl had suffered from mental illness and had stopped taking his medication. This is the mobile home where Sheriff Josh Neal was shot as he was responding with his captain to a report of a hostage situation. Deborah Bourmet is friends with the people who had been trying to help Stahl.
And as the officer went to exit his vehicle, he looked my friend in the eye, and she knew something bad was coming. He turned towards the truck, shot at the officer, turned back and looked her in the eye and said, "I love you," and blew his brains out.
Stahl shot once at Sheriff Neal.
It was almost an ambush style, and the sheriff walked right into it, and there was no real warning that the sheriff could have known this was going to happen to him.
The bullet is said to have deflected into the sheriff's abdomen after hitting the door.
The captain stated that it felt as if before their feet hit the ground, the gunman knew what he was going to do, and he turned shots on them.
Bourmet tells us that Stahl was holding 5 other people in the house during the incident.
Was she and the third friend, whose sister has pregnant, where they were in the boys' room. And my friend thought something was strange, and she's listening, and she heard him say, "We're all 4 going in the woods, but I'm the only one coming up." And that's when she went and got her husband. She said, "Terry, kick this door open. We got to get these kids out of here."
This case is still under investigation by the Kentucky State Police. Sheriff Josh Neal is at home right now recovering with his family. He is said to be extremely bruised, but is expected to make a full recovery.
That was Jay Warren reporting. New information